Hey guys, how's it going? ItZMuRdA here. Just a really brief, maybe the fastest, quickest, shortest current events of all time. I wanted to put out a video today. I usually try to do at least 3 videos a week on YouTube, and I'm working on that infill video. I think it'll be, that's Clegg. Clegg, it's all your fault. You're tweeting at the moment. I'm getting notified because of it. It'll probably, my infill video will probably still be, I don't know, not this week, maybe next week. I really want to make it good, and it's not something I can just sit there and work on for 12 hours in one day and not hate myself. So I want to really make it good and put the effort into it that it deserves, and that you guys deserve. So I'm not sure exactly when it'll be coming out yet, but I'm going to work on it in bits and pieces and things like that. So you have that to look forward to. Also, Game Update 14 early next week. We usually see patch releases on Wednesdays or Thursdays. They seem to never want to do them on Friday because I imagine you want to have that next day of work for any hotfixes and major issues and things like that. They often don't happen Monday or Tuesday unless, like maybe this situation, we might see one next Monday or Tuesday where they were going to release Game Update 14 yesterday, but ran into, I guess, a showstopper of some sort. And ended up pushing it back to early next week. But I just wanted to give a heads up on that. We were kind of expecting it with their normal every other week bi-weekly patch schedule, but wasn't completely sure. Hadn't really heard anything about Game Update 14. And then 2 nights ago, Matt was just like, GU14 is very close. If we don't find any showstoppers, we'll be patching tonight. So I guess he mentioned a few things. It's a pretty small update, kind of like GU10, I think it was. Some more quality of life stuff, bug fixes, hotkeys for loadout swapping. That's pretty cool. You'll see some of this on the PTR patch notes. Probably should have pulled those up as well. Of course, warp gate rotation, infantry slot tuning. That's like some ammo belt and munitions pouch changes. They're gonna refund the certs to those and allow you to repurchase them. Fixing drifter jets is pretty cool. They also added the ability to just open your chat box on your full screen UI by hitting enter, which I hated having to go up to the corner and click that button. So that's probably my favorite change of the whole patch. The ESF stuff's not happening with GU14, the stuff that's on test right now, the additional weapons and things like that. A lot of new cosmetics, the first player studio stuff. That'll be pretty interesting to see how they do. That's pretty awesome. If anybody made it into that first batch, congrats on that. No server transfers. I don't know, we know too much else. Lock-on changes are also coming later with the ESF stuff. And he said early next week as the latest update on it, and the original update said next Monday, if not so. My guessing is Monday, maybe Tuesday. We should be seeing it pretty soon, and as soon as it hits, I will be making a patch note overview video, so keep your eyes peeled to this channel for it. I could see if I could find I think Maggie tweeted it. We're going to do this live right now. Yeah, it wasn't so bad. So this is the most recent test patch. This is kind of the stuff that we were talking about. I'm not going to go into detail because I will during GU14. But here's the keybind changes. If you wanted to check this out, I can put this link in the video description. Here's the bandolier, I guess, right? I don't know. I've heard people say it both ways. I never know. Fuck it. Here's the new changes to the grenades and the munitions pouch for rockets. And nano armor cloak. That's the other thing I want to mention. Glad I clicked on this. This is pretty exciting. In my opinion, as an infiltrator, a nano cloak has always been just kind of not really ever worth it. But these changes look like it might make it pretty competitive, so I can't wait to try that out. These ESF changes that I just scrolled through aren't going to be on there. That's some seizure mode images. So we're going to not look at that. I don't know if the load time reduction will be on there or whatnot, but that seems like a cool change. Loading screens suck. Of course, Hassan's still in progress, so that's pretty much it. Look out for GU14 early next week, in just really a couple days now, and I will put out that overview when we get it. The other thing I wanted to mention, Friday Night Ops tonight. Pretty awesome show if you don't watch it regularly. It is on every Friday night with some minor exceptions if there's like an event going on or whatever. 5 to 7 Pacific, that's 8 to 10 Eastern, right here on twitch.tv/PlanetSide2. You'll want to check it out. Maggie usually hosts it lately with Hama, but Noxx from Reachcast is joining her tonight, so that should be pretty fun. I also wanted to mention Future Crew is going to be on there as the player spotlight for the first place in the tournament, so that'll be kind of a cool interview to check out. The outfit spotlights on Vandu Drop Squad, and some more discussion from Aetrion is returning. I should be back on FNO once we get the move all settled in, so hopefully I'll be on it, I don't know, maybe in about a month or so as well. And either way, it's just a fun show to check out if you care about PlanetSide. If you care enough to be watching this video right now, me talking to you, you should also watch FNO if you can. As well as Command Center, especially. That's every second Thursday, but it's of the month. It's going to be next Thursday, so a week from yesterday. Also, right there on twitch.tv/PlanetSide too. I believe that's at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern. So I will put a reminder out for that as well, because that is an awesome show to tune into, especially being only monthly. And don't forget about the War Report, Sunday afternoons, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, on twitch.tv/MLG. I'm not sure if the PlanetSide 2 channel restreams it or not. It probably does by now, but you could definitely find it on the MLG stream or MajorLeagueGaming.com as well. So my little plug for things that probably don't need plugs, but just in case you're watching me and not watching any of this other stuff, it's certainly worth tuning into. I'll be watching FNO tonight and playing with some Future Crew guys, so that'll work out pretty well. And then speaking of that, I guess let's tab back into this because full screen windowed is still broken and can't be tabbed behind. Hopefully we see that fixed pretty soon. I know Matt said he was trying to squash it for a while. Anyway, ItZMuRdA X, the Connery character, BR1. The leveling begins today with Future Crew, and I'm still going to be putting about equal split in between my 4 primary characters, but I am going to start leveling it today. I'll be streaming official ops with Future Crew Sunday evening in 2 days, so be sure to tune into that as well. And yeah, I'm gonna be decided to do a little bit of a different rule set for this character. As you know, I'm kind of a lunatic for progression and completion and Araxium medals and Araxium challenges and all sorts of other goofy stuff. And I'll keep doing that on my 3 main characters. My NC is still going to essentially be my primary, so if there's like a flare gun challenge or something similar to that, I'll probably be doing it on my NC, just because that's kind of what I feel like is best. And all 3 of these characters will continue going for all Araxium medals and unlocks and so on and so forth. But I decided, especially so late in the game with this character, I want to play by a different set of rules for myself, where I don't really care about Araxiums, I don't really care about achievements, challenges, things like that on this character. Not only is it redundant because I have another VS for that already, but this is going to be my competitive character, my MLG character, and I want to get used to playing with the best things that are available to me, as if I was playing in a tournament where, fame and fortune and all of that were up for grabs, and I want to start getting used to that. So you'll see me using what I consider to be the best choice for the best weapon, the best attachments, the best anything for the situation that I'm in on this character. And as a result, I will probably have better stats because of it. That's just kind of a side benefit, not really what I'm going for. But I want to actually have fun using the best things and ignoring kind of just the extra fluffy, goofy stuff that I do on all my other characters. So I figure it makes sense. I'll get a little bit of taste of both sides, and I'll continue doing all of that stuff on my Matherson characters. So just in case you were wondering, some of you guys might appreciate that too, because lots of times you go, what gun are you using? And I'm like, I'm using this, but I really don't recommend it because I'm just going for Araxium. I say that like 5 times a day on the stream, so hopefully this character will actually, embody the, what I would use if I had anything available to me and didn't really care about using something for a specific reason that wasn't just being the best that you could be at any given time. So pretty excited about that. My time spent on Connery thus far has been a heck of a lot more vehicle spam than Matherson. Seems to be more infantry favored, so I'm not really looking forward to that, but it'll still be fun. Also, I have 120 ping to the Connery server and only a 20 ping to the Matherson server, so I mean that's kind of crappy too, but we're going to make the best of it. We're looking forward to playing with Future Crew, and that will start today right here, ItZMuRdA.com or twitch.tv/ItZMuRdA_TV. Pretty much, I don't know, like if you're watching this broadcast live, in the next half hour I'm going to start streaming. I'll be streaming all day. Sound will be muted during FNO so as to not restream their broadcast. But I'll be on, most of the day. I apologize again for being busy with work the past few days, but we've got some time again today and this weekend and stuff. I'll be streaming a lot, so be sure to tune into that. And you can find me here on YouTube and on Twitter at the same handle at ItZMuRdA. And thank you guys for all your support anywhere, YouTube or Twitter or Twitch or whatever. And I talked about more things than I planned on talking about, so nope, sorry this wasn't the shortest current events, but you'll have to deal with that. Anyway, we'll see you guys over at the stream. Have a good weekend and play some PlanetSide. Take care.